Hey, what's up guys? So in today's video, I'm making my way over to Poplar, North Carolina. Heading that way to take a look at the Nolichucky River Gorge. That's the beginning of the gorge. The train trestle up there got washed off of its pillars. The river itself just received so much damage from the flood that the river's completely changed in a lot of places. So this was shot 4 weeks after the flood. So you'll see there's been some cleanup, there's some construction that started, but there's still so much that needs to be done. If you stay tuned to the end of the video, you'll actually see some of the construction that's happening in the gorge. You see right there is where part of the road washed away. I'm not really sure if anything else up through here is damaged or not. So I'm hoping what I can do today is I'd like to make it up onto Joe Louis Fields if that fire service road's open. I know a lot of stuff's still closed in the Pisgah forest, so I'm not really sure if they've got those fire service roads open or not. But if so, try to get up there, get some drone shots of the gorge. Pretty cool spot up there on any given day. But and then from there, I'd like to try to make my way over to Poplar. Don't know if we'll have to backtrack or not. We'll see. Oh, okay, so that's going to be the end of the road for us right here. Sheesh. Or well, let's see. Okay, no, they've got it built around it. Wow. It's totally wiped out. The leaves are really cool looking today, if nothing else. Crossing into North Carolina now, so I'm going to have a pretty good idea whether I can get up to Joe Louis Fields here in a minute. The first gate, if it's closed, probably a good chance we're not going to be able to get up there. Man, you can tell there's not been much traffic over here either. I highly doubt this gate's open. I'm gonna bet money, yep, she is closed. So we'll go down to the next entrance. It's a few miles down the road, see if we can get back up that way. If not, we'll just try to head on into Poplar and see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, it's opened. Heck yeah. I cannot believe it. Okay, so this road that I'm pulling up on, I didn't actually go up into the fields. I flew the drone from this location, and I found out real quick that I got some shots of the gorge, but nothing up close. The drone was disconnecting, and just wasn't a really good place to fly it. So as you can see the gorge down there in the bottom, and that's the Lost Cove community in the lower right hand corner. So at this point, I'm attempting to make my way on into Poplar from where I was at, and eventually I come down through here and the road's just, the bridge is washed away. But right here on the right, this is a church that they're using for, anybody that needs any, food, water, any necessities. That's set up. This is 4 weeks after the flood, and there's still that much need for resources in this area. So at this point I've already turned around. Like I said, the bridge was washed out. There's a construction crew there working on it, so I just turned around and stayed out of their way. Now I'm back at the where the road's washed out in Spivey, and as you can see, like, you're going right through somebody's front yard. They've I don't know if this was an existing driveway or if they've built just a little temporary road just so you can get around it until they can get out and fix that. Right here, so I went back through Rock Creek in Unicoi County, and I'm already in Poplar at this point. There wasn't much to see, so I just jumped ahead. But yeah, this is coming into the Poplar area where a lot of the flooding happened. So for any of you that are familiar with the Poplar, North Carolina area, I'm coming up on where they have the huge car show every year. They actually just had I think they just had the last one that they were going to do this past summer. That was through here just a few weeks, and nobody could have thought of any of this happening. But this is right here to my left where they have most of the cars, and of course this place is just packed full of people when they have it. Getting close to the mouth of the gorge, the start of the gorge.
So right across the river there, when I was younger, we used to ride four-wheelers into Lost Cove, and we'd go down through Poplar Beach to Lost Cove. Hey, that guy's seen that guy's YouTube channel. He's been in Erwin a lot filming. But anyhow, we would park close to where I was at earlier, and then ride the four-wheelers in through the dirt road to the trail and ride into Lost Cove and come back out. Doesn't look like they're working down towards the trestle, so I'm gonna try to ride down that way and get the drone in the air.
So this right here, this is the entrance for it originally was the entrance where the put-in was to paddle or raft the gorge. Now the railroad's using it. They're bringing their dump trucks in, their heavy equipment, and this is their road that they're using for that. And you'll see up here to my left, there's quite a bit of construction equipment. They actually were working that day. I couldn't tell before I went down in there, but stayed out of their way. Didn't want to cause any aggravation or anything like that. So, but this, it's recently, I just saw on social media this past week, it's causing a lot of concern in the whitewater community, and you know, folks that don't want to see the river get damaged. You can see the railroad tracks to my right. I mean, they're damaged. We're coming up on the trestle. You'll see when I get the drone in the air, it's completely washed off its pedestal, and the whole way down the gorge, tracks just washed off of the bank, missing. So all that's got to be repaired.
Nights the breeze whispers that sleep will not come. She stands at the window and watches him float, alone in the water, that weary green glow, with nowhere he came from and nowhere to go. She walks in the moonlight, down through the trees, into the water next to him, and sings. But he cannot hear her, and he cannot know that she is there with him, and he's not alone.
that's pretty much it for this video. I really appreciate you guys watching it. If you made it all the way to the end, click the like button. If you're not subscribed, I'd ask you to do that. And share the videos. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys next time.